Welcome back, everyone. We're diving into a city that's, well, kind of famous for its sparkle.
Sparkle, you mean Surat?
Exactly. The Silk City, the Diamond City.
Yeah.
But we're going deeper than just those labels today.
Yeah, because Surat's got layers, you know?
Yeah.
Like we've got articles, historical accounts, even some travel blogs, and it's all pointing to this amazing blend of history, trade, and just straight-up energy on the banks of the Tapi River, no less.
Okay, the Tapi River, that's got to be significant, right? I
Yeah.
mean, a river like that, it's practically an invitation to trade and travel and...
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Surat's location has always been strategic. Go back to the 16th century. Picture it. Surat's this bustling port, key player in the spice trade.
Spices. Okay, now you're talking.
Right. So you've got merchants from Europe, the Middle East, all over. They're flocking to Surat, drawn by like the aroma of pepper, cinnamon, cloves. It wasn't just about goods, though.
What do you mean?
It was the mixing of cultures, ideas. Surat was cosmopolitan way back then.
Wow, I can practically smell those spices now. But so much has changed since the 16th century. How do we even begin to explore modern Surat with this, like, crazy rich past?
Well, our sources give us this perfect starting point. The Sardar Patel Museum.
A museum.
But not like boring museum stuff. We're talking ancient relics, inscriptions, real glimpses into the people who lived there ages ago.
Like holding history in your hand.
Exactly. And for a more like solid connection, there's Surat Castle. Built in 1509, this thing's massive.
A castle. I'm picturing knights and...
Not quite. Think Portuguese-influenced architecture. Surat was a maritime powerhouse, and the castle shows it.
So I could stand on the ramparts, look out at the Tapi River, and...
And imagine all the merchants and sailors who did the exact same thing centuries ago. It's incredible.
It really is. Our sources also mention these tombs, Dutch, Armenian, and English.
Oh, those are architectural wonders, seriously. They're like time capsules of Surat's multicultural history. Each one, it reflects a different style, different beliefs.
Yeah, Surat's always been this melting pot, welcoming people from all over.
Precisely.
Okay, but let's shift gears a bit. What about people who just want to chill out, relax in modern Surat?
Well, right in the heart of the city, there's Gopi Talav.
Gopi what now?
Gopi Talav.
Hey.
This is beautiful lake. Imagine a boat ride, the sunset, maybe some street food.
Sounds idyllic.
It really is, especially during festivals.
Speaking of vibrancy, what about the Iskon Temple? Our sources say it's a must-see.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Dedicated to Lord Krishna. The architecture's stunning, and the vibe is so peaceful. Like, you step in there, and the city's energy just kind of melts away.
I could use some of that.
Yeah.
But gotta ask, what about Surat's natural beauty? The sources mention Dumas Beach.
Dumas Beach. Now, have you ever seen a sunset over black sand? That's what you get at Dumas.
Black sand. That's wild.
It is. Plus, you've got beach sports, camel rides, amazing street food. It's a whole experience.
It's amazing how one city can offer so much. History, spirituality, bustling markets, serene beaches. Surat's got it all.
Okay, so we've gone from ancient spices to black sand beaches. It's clear Surat's got a past, but how's this city, keeping up with the modern world?
Well, that's what's so cool. Surat doesn't just remember its trading history, it kind of lives it, like it's in their DNA or something.
So it's not just about the past, but using it to grow. I'm thinking about the textile industry. Surat's world famous for that, right?
Yeah. Our sources talk about the Surat textile market. It's like this beehive of activity, but it's more than just like selling fabric. It's about creativity, innovation.
Yeah.
These skills have been passed down for generations, but they're also using new tech, pushing the boundaries.
Oh, so like tradition meets modern tech. What kind of innovations are we talking about? Give me an example.
Okay, get this. There's this new silk weaving technique, unique to Surat. Creates these super intricate, delicate patterns. It's a blend of like old school craftsmanship and cutting edge tech. Designers around the world are going crazy for it. Wow, that's impressive. Surat's textiles are like art, not just mass production. And speaking of art, we got to talk about diamonds, right?
Ah, yes. The diamonds. Diamond City for a reason. It's not just the quantity, though. It's the skill of the diamond cutters. Some of the best in the world are right there in Surat.
Tell me more about that. How do they turn a rough diamond into something so sparkly?
It's this whole process, really precise. They analyze the rough diamond, plan the cuts to make it super brilliant. And Surat's known for this thing called laser cutting, even more precise, intricate designs.
So art, science, and technology all in one city. It's mind-blowing how much work goes into one little diamond. But it sounds like Surat's economy isn't just textiles and diamonds, right? What else is happening there?
Oh, Surat doesn't stand still. It's become a hub for so many industries: IT, engineering, renewable energy, even pharmaceuticals.
So they're diversifying, looking to the future, while still holding on to the past, it seems.
Yeah, exactly. And what drives it all is the people, that entrepreneurial spirit. They're constantly looking for the next big thing. It's inspiring.
We talked about Surat's history as a melting pot. How does that diversity play into modern Surat?
It's woven right in. You'll find people from all walks of life, different religions, languages, traditions. It makes the city so vibrant, so rich.
Our sources describe Surat as welcoming, warm, a place where people share their cultures. Like, you can really experience the heart of India there.
Absolutely. You feel it everywhere, the markets, the temples, and especially the festivals.
Oh, yeah. Diwali, Navratri. Our sources make them sound incredible.
They are. And it's not just a show. It's about bringing people together, celebrating those shared values. That sense of community is amazing to see.
It's incredible how festivals can bridge cultures like that. But with all this growth, all this change, there must be challenges, right?
You're right. Surat has its share, pollution, traffic, all those things that come with a booming city. And the need for sustainable development, that's huge.
Yeah, even the coolest cities have to deal with reality. So how is Surat facing these issues?
But what's great is that they're being proactive. They've got these innovative waste management programs, recycling initiatives. Surat's actually getting recognition for how clean it's becoming.
That's awesome. Shows they care about the environment, which is so important. Any other initiatives stand out? It's great to hear about a city taking its future seriously, especially when it comes to sustainability. But what about the bigger picture? Where does Surat see itself going?
Well, that's where it gets exciting. Our sources describe a city with big ambitions. It's not just about fixing today's problems. It's about building for tomorrow.
So what does that future look like? What kind of projects are in the works?
One thing that keeps coming up is infrastructure. Think expanded public transit, smart traffic systems, even dedicated bike lanes.
Okay, so less traffic, cleaner air. I like it. But a city's more than just roads and buildings,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly. Surat knows that. They're investing a ton in education and job training, making sure their people are ready for the future. And there's this huge push for innovation and starting new businesses.
So, like, creating an environment where everyone can succeed, contribute, that's a powerful idea. But with all this growth, all this modernization, how do they keep what makes Surat special? The history, the culture, that sense of community.
It's a tough balance for sure, but Surat seems to get it. They're focusing on revitalizing those historic districts, supporting local artists and craftspeople, and promoting cultural events. It's about progress without losing their soul.
Yeah, it's like weaving together the old and the new. As we wrap up this dive into Surat, I'm kind of amazed by how this city can honor its past and still be so ambitious about the future.
That's the magic of Surat, I think. It's a city that defies labels. Ancient history, modern dreams, bustling markets, peaceful temples, all these contradictions somehow work together.
And through it all, there's this spirit of like resilience, innovation. It's truly a reflection of India's dynamism.
It is. And for anyone listening, if you ever have the chance, go see Surat for yourself. Walk those streets, explore those markets, try the incredible food. You'll feel that warmth, that welcoming energy.
Surat, Silk City, Diamond City. But honestly, it's a gem all on its own.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Well, that wraps up our deep dive, folks. Thanks for joining us on this journey to Surat. Until next time, keep exploring.